Just to introduce everybody that's with us today, we have a lot of people here who want to celebrate in this moment with the three of you. So first, my name is Kim Buckham. I'm the principal here at the high school, and I get the joy of speaking to their academics. But before I do that, I want to kind of go around and introduce a few people who wanted to be here and celebrate in this moment. So our superintendent of schools, Dr. Wolf, is over there to the right. We have the president of our school board who may have taken a seat up there, Kelly Kozak, and next to her is our vice president of the school board, Kelly Mangan. We have Dr. Ladwig, who's one of our assistant superintendents here at the high school. You will talk to Mr. Galano here in a minute. We have our two assistant principals here at the high school who have lived these 4 years with all of you, or at least Mr. Mastroda has lived 4 of the years. Mrs. Pace is in her second year with us, but Larry Mastroda and Maria Pace. And you will meet the rest of our athletic department in the middle. I think I've hit everybody that I need to hit. And of course, we are here to celebrate such a great achievement by these three young women who really are role models in our school. And I'm glad to see that so many students are out here in support of them because they really do speak beyond just athletics. They speak to what our school is all about when it comes to being a community that honors academics, but also the whole student. So that just doesn't include academics and athletics. It also includes all of the other things that you are involved here in the school because you are leaders in our school community. So I had to write down everything about them just because there are so many accolades that I could give them that their school counselors have shared with me. So bear with me while I go through each three of you to speak to your academics, but also your other contributions to our school. So first, Lila. Lila is an exceptional student who has made an extraordinary impact both academically and personally here at Harrison High School. Described by her counselor, Mrs. Chalella, as, quote, the most enthusiastic voice to greet any adult or peer in the school hallway. Lila is known for her positivity, her warmth, and her inclusivity. She brings a upbeat spirit to everyone she encounters, is always ready with a smile. Academically, Lila stands out for her achievements in our most challenging courses. By the time she graduates, she will have completed 6 rigorous IB courses, most at the higher level, including IB Biology HL, IB History HL, and IB Business HL, along with our demanding multivariable calculus course, which is our highest level of math in our building. She is a member of the National Honor Society and has earned our highest academic honor of Summa based on her performance. Her commitment to learning goes beyond the classroom, as she is also, so I'm learning, an avid reader, and will make book recommendations if anybody likes them. I know her counselor takes advantage of her book recommendations, and surprisingly enough, she's also connected to that, involved in our school library, and is a teen influencer, which I love that title, at the Harrison Public Library, where they're really looking to create a vibrant environment for teens at the library to increase the appeal for students to come into the library. So she is an instrumental part in actually starting that program moving forward. So congratulations, Lila, on your academic year. Right, Chelsea, you are next. So Chelsea, it's an honor to introduce you as a truly remarkable student who excels academically and embodies the spirit of service in our school community. Chelsea's dedication to her studies is clear. She has also undertaken 6 challenging IB courses, including higher level courses in IB Business, IB English, and IB Physics, along with courses in IB Economics, IB Analysis, and Spanish. Her hard work and focus have earned her the highest academic distinction as well as Summa, and is a member of the National Honor Society. Beyond her academics, Chelsea is known for her passion in helping others and her love of sports, which your coach will no doubt speak to. Her commitment to service shines through in her involvement in various activities, which I think are just about every that we offer in our building: Relay for Life, Athletic Council, Buddies Club, Peer Leaders, and Youth to Youth. Her school counselor, Mr. Lowe, describes her as incredibly well-balanced, attributing this to her unwavering determination, and she will go on to achieve at the highest levels that she's already done here at the high school. Chelsea's impact on our school goes beyond, though, her academics and athletics. She is a leader, she is a friend, and a role model for her peers, and we are very proud to celebrate her as she heads off to Marist College. So, and you're going to hear very much, similar, I should say, story about Harper. And again, has taken advantage of all of our academic courses. So if you haven't heard a pattern here, Harper also is taking 6 IB courses. She is a student who exemplifies academic excellence and resilience. Mrs. Grammis describes her as focused, hardworking individual with an impressive ability to manage her time effectively. Her dedication to her studies is reflected in all of those 6 courses that I spoke to. She is taking IB Business HL, IB Sports Exercise and Health, IB Math Analysis, IB Economics, IB Ling and Lit, and IB Spanish. Her consistent academic achievements have earned her the highest academic distinction of SUMA as well. And she is also a member of our National Honor Society. Mrs. Grammis wants to send her commendations to you, not only for your outstanding work ethic, but also for your resilience, which I'm sure your coach will speak to, which has enabled her to excel and maintain balance throughout her entire high school journey. Her commitment to excellence, both in and out of the classroom, is truly commendable, and we are incredibly proud of her as she's sent off to Lehigh University. So congratulations. And I did share with you, you will meet our athletic department, so it's a pleasure to introduce my colleague, Mr. Milano, who is, I'm going to get it right this time, he is the Director of Athletic Sports Exercise, Athletics,
Director of Physical Education, Health, and Athletics.
It's so similar to our Ivy course, Sports Exercise and Health. That's,
Yes.
Forgive me.
I'll give you. Welcome, and I want to thank everyone for coming. Obviously, family, friends, coaches. Some coaches here didn't even have you, but got witnessed you guys on the field. So I hope you guys take a minute to take this in. I know some of you like the limelight a little bit more than others. I can tell you briefly, I've probably fed this young lady every single day, 2 periods a day. I have a hairbrush in my office that is just hers, and the one on the end, we have probably 3 periods a day of talking life and putting life in perspective around how important certain things are, or if her family's bothering her, or her siblings are bothering her. But all 3 of these young ladies, when I was driving to work today, I was thinking about what to say about them, and obviously, there's no words to explain what you guys mean to us as a whole, not just from the lacrosse field. There's a young lady sitting here, I'm not going to say her name because she'll be super embarrassed, but she came forward and her mother, she came home one day and the mother said, "How was lacrosse?" It was her first day of varsity lacrosse, and she said it was absolutely amazing. And the mother was kind of, wow, it's, first day of lacrosse as a freshman, what was it? And she said, the 3 best players on the field were the 3 best people. And to me, that explains these 3 individuals. It came from a kid, a student, so that means you guys have impact on the younger generation. But to me, that story right there, making a freshman feel comfortable in a situation where they easily didn't have to do that, and they didn't have to make them feel welcomed. But these 3 people, to their core, are genuinely great people. And obviously, our role here is pushing them athletically, but to me, more importantly, is their personal life and who they are as people. And I can't find 3 better people than these 3 people up here. I knew this day would come eventually. I remember meeting Harper, were you 7th grade, when you called me large, and her dad said, "Oh, he played lacrosse." She said, "Oh, what were you, a goalie?" And I was like, "I'm a little bigger." And the Portos having older siblings, and Lila, you were a staple in my office, loud and early in your career. So, but Miss Webb, myself, Mr. Gonzalez, we're truly going to miss you, not only on the field but as people. I just recently had a son, and these are 3 of the top kids I would put my son with, and I truly mean that. I feel very passionate about these 3, and I really appreciate you guys and what you've done for us. So best of luck at the next level, but don't forget about us and all the impact that you've had here, and we still have a season together. So thank you for being who you are. And without further ado, I'm going to introduce their beloved coach.
Thank you.
Mr. Hurley.
I'd like to thank Coach Galano, Coach Gonzalez, all the dignitaries for making these ceremonies a priority and shining a light on the best of the best of our student athletes, especially these three, and I know they crave this attention, and so it's a big deal for them. It's also a big deal that 3 Harrison High School girls lacrosse players are signing to go to Division I. That's usually reserved for John Jay and Yorktown and places like that. So this is a big deal. It's not just for you guys, it's a big deal for us too. Listen, the fact that they're really good friends makes this extra special, that they're sitting here as friends signing this letter. They're all high character young ladies, as Coach Galano alluded to. My timing is fantastic. I happened to show up here when they were in the middle of helping our program go to new heights. The best thing is that we got one more season together. I'm excited what that's going to hold, but they are truly leaders, hard workers, mostly coachable, and it's going to be, and the one thing they did that's really nice is they're not going too far away, so we're all going to get to go see them play as often as we like. So congratulations, girls. Thanks for all that you do for Harrison High School, the athletic program, and especially the girls lacrosse program.
Thank you.
Good job.
So I told the girls that they might be saying something, and now they're all blushing and getting nervous. So Lila, who never stops talking, is probably the most nervous to talk. So Lila, first, do you have anything to say? No, you can sit right here.
Thank you to my parents for pushing me to be the best lacrosse player I am. Thank you for my dad for putting the love of the sport into me, and my parents, and especially my dad, for taking me on all these long car rides to tournaments and showcases and whatever this sport entails. Thank you to my friends on my lacrosse team for always pushing me to be a better teammate and a better friend on and off the field. They make my love for the sport so much greater, and I'm so sad to only have one season left with them. Thank you to Mr. Galano and the athletic department for always being there for me, not just athletically and with anything I might need for lacrosse, but always being there throughout the school day and on the weekends, just for any help I need, any stress I need to relieve, or just anything I need help talking through. I can always count on them for that. Thank you to Fish. I would not be the athlete I am today without all his help. I truly do not think I would be here signing to play Division I lacrosse without his workouts, without all the effort he has put into me as an athlete and a person, and all the guidance he has given me for my 4 years going to him. So thank you, Fish. Thank you to all my friends and family for coming. I would not be the person or athlete I am today. And thank you for Harrison High School and Harrison Lacrosse for allowing me to commit to Division I lacrosse.
Good job. Harper?
I just wanted to thank everybody here for coming today. I really appreciate it. You guys have been such a big part of this journey, and I really don't think I'd be sitting here without you guys today. I'd like to thank my family for all the continuous support that you guys put into me day in and day out, and I think specifically through injury with all of you, I really wouldn't be here without you guys today. You guys have always been in my corner, and I couldn't thank you all enough for that. Baylor and Hayes, thank you guys for always making me laugh and always putting positivity into my life. You guys are the best. My friends, both of you guys, me over here, the rest of the lacrosse team, you guys are really the best. You guys push me every day, again, making me laugh and always bringing light to the day. Really couldn't thank you guys enough for that. The coaching, the athletic staff, couldn't thank you guys enough. Again, the constant support you guys put into me and pushing me to my best ability is why I'm sitting here today. Fish, thank you for always holding these workouts. Like Lila was saying, I really wouldn't be the athlete I am without you. I don't know if Coach Kale is still here, but thank you.
He's probably wandering around somewhere.
Yeah, he's helping with the open gym over there, but on and off the court, he really has built me into a character and an athlete, and I really appreciate that. Pearlie, thank you for stepping in and bringing a whole new culture to this high school and really giving us an opportunity to do what we love and doing it to the best of our ability. I'd just like to thank you guys again, and thank you so much for coming today.
Ms. Porto?
First and most importantly, I want to thank my parents for all the time and love that they put into the sport for me, and I cannot be beyond grateful to have you guys as my parents. Thank you to my siblings. Unfortunately, my sister's not here today, but you guys never fail to be there for me and support me through everything. Thank you to the athletic counts, like everybody on the athletics, because you're there for me and beyond lacrosse. You're there for me whenever I need to talk about literally anything in life, and that could mean so much to me. Thank you to Ms. Webb for always listening to me complain and let me sit in your office no matter what period of the day. I want to thank Fish, like they said, for the workouts, but also for just somebody who could support me and I could feel comfortable enough to talk to about literally anything. I want to thank Brian Lapin for making me love the sport at such an early age from day one. I always know that he's our #1 supporter, so thank you for that. And lastly, I want to thank my friends, because I cannot have better friends than you guys, and on and off the field is amazing with you guys, and leaving you is going to be terrible. So thanks.
All right, without further ado, you're going to sign these documents that mean absolutely nothing, but you can sign them. And then after this, families, grandparents, friends, whoever, you can come down and get pictures once the tears get wiped away. And again, girls, thank you. You know, I think the common thing was how great it is that you guys are so tight, the three of you, and that how much you meant to us. I know you thanked a lot of people, but we're also thanking you, and that's why these people are here today. So keep being who you are. Don't change who you are just because you're going to play at the next level. And like Hurley said, Coach Hurley and I take some road trips work trips to go see you guys play, okay? So sign the documents, family, friends, everyone, thank you for coming. And today's date is the 13th.